It's called WSPD, which is a well-separated pair decomposition of a graph, which is a mouthful, and the technical description is kind of a little bit painful. So I have 4 minutes left, so I'm not actually going to tell you exactly what a WSPD is, because it would take longer than that, but I'm going to tell you how to construct this, which I think is what's actually cool about this. If you go back to the range, or the nearest neighbor part of class, we talked about these data structures for high-dimensional nearest neighbors. One of the things we talked about was this quad tree. And the quad tree worked by, you started with a data set, and it was inside of, you assumed it was inside of a unit square, could be a unit box, something higher dimension, and what you did is you kept dividing this up into these hierarchical cells split geometrically. So there are squares at every level going down. Okay, and you keep going down here, and so forth. And so what you do is you then, once you have these and so for each cell at each level, you're going to keep essentially one representative somewhat arbitrarily. So at the top level, I'll keep these representatives, and then at the next level down, I'm going to keep each cell gets one representative. Oh, this one. And then each level down, if it doesn't have this representative already, you keep going down. Each one gets one representative. Okay, and now I'm going to basically draw edges, but only where I need to. Okay, I'm only going to draw edges where I need to draw edges. And so basically each of these, well, within a hierarchy, each one is going to go down to all of its children. So you're going to get these properties going down. Maybe there's a central representative, something like that. But then I'm only going to draw other edges, and so the number of edges here is still linear in the number of cells, because it's got the tree structure. I'm only going to draw these cross edges if I need to, right? So I can draw probably from each of these blue cells, I can just draw to the green one. I don't have to go to all the blue cells at this level, because going to the green one and then going down the hierarchy is going to give me a good enough approximation. Okay, and so the nice thing about this is that there's some bounds you can work out. The theory about this is well understood. You don't need too many total edges in here. You break it up into these pairs in this nice way. But you know vertex has too high of a degree, because it goes across and then goes down the hierarchy as needed. And you can pretty easily, again, kind of just greedily decide whether you add these edges at different parts of the hierarchy. And so this comes up in a lot of places. This is like this quad tree. If you've seen like these multi-pole methods in scientific computing, basically the same idea. This kind of, if you do like the fast Gauss transform or something, uses some basic decomposition like this as well. This sort of trick comes up all over the place, and you can also do graph sparsification this way. All right, so that's all for today. I really enjoyed kind of giving the lectures again, so I'll see you all on the end term exam on Monday, and don't forget your homeworks and your posters. So, great.